A live look at Piscataway, New Jersey at Shai Stadium. The opener in conference play for both of these teams. The Scarlet Knights headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Back to pass, it's Mayava. Catch in the middle, it's Bowman. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Jordan. The margin for error is so small in this conference, it's really imperative to get off to a good start in Big Ten play.
Especially, Reese, since you're adding so much talent now to this conference. But yeah, year in and year out, you know the mainstays in this conference, but there's always some surprises, and I'll be interested to see how everybody starts off this season. Listen, this is your first opportunity, Palmer, in conference play, in a major conference, obviously the Big Ten, to make your first statement.
And it's going to be taxing all season long for these players. Physically, obviously, and you expect that in the Big Ten Conference. But now adding all those West Coast teams, these guys are going to be flying back and forth across the country a lot this year. They have to get off to a fast start today. That's what makes this game so critical.
And the Trojans are marching down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off play action. Under fire. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. It'll be third and long. He'll be brought down at the 46, and he is well short of that first down marker. Fourth down coming. The Trojans will line up to punt it away. Looks as if they might have a little something going there, but they'll have to kick it away. And they'll mark this one at the 15-yard line. The Scarlet Knights offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. Using his legs, it's Raymond. Breaks into the open. Bulldozes his way through. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Rutgers. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And that is exactly what they wanted to see. They talked about bolstering their speed at the running back spot. They said this guy could do it. And you get a good glimpse of it early in this football game. Palmer, there's one thing to talk about speed. It's another thing to talk about speed. And that guy takes off, erases some angles, and makes the big play early.
It's so true, David. There's so many really good running backs in the country that can make people miss, but when we see them get into the second level, they always get caught. This guy is a little bit different. And now if you're on defense, that's a big alert. You know, hey, if we don't tackle him, if linebackers miss him, if safeties miss him, and this guy gets in the second level, he is taking it to the house. There's a lot of pressure now on this defense to tackle.
They'll get a little bonus yardage added on with that face mask penalty, adding 15 to the return. And the offense says thank you very much for the bonus yardage, and it'll be first down after the personal foul penalty. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass, it's Mayava. Got a man, it's Anderson. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. to the ground to try to pick up the first. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play.
And that's a nice stop by this defense. Nice job stopping the run, setting up 4th and inches. Listen, this is a no-brainer. If I can't get inches, I don't deserve to win.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Tries to get it on the ground. He's not quite going to get there. They'll turn it over on downs as the defense stops him a few yards short. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the big fella. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. They'll keep it on the ground. He stopped in his tracks, and at least they didn't lose yardage on this one. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking for room. It's Raymond. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to surprise them with the pass. Incomplete pass, but it'll be a productive play for the offense. This flag's going to go against the D. That was right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much. The roughing the passer penalty. Run in the red zone. It's Raymond. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And the field goal unit is on the field. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. And this one splits the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw, it's Mayava. Makes the grab. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Unloads it left. Picked off. A rare misread and mistake from this quarterback. And after the pick, there is an injured player who's still on the field. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. They'll start this drive going to the air. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Running inside, it's Raymond. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. We've come to the break, and Rutgers is holding the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the... Finding some room. He's not quite going to make it to the marker. They'll spot it at the 37, and now a decision on fourth down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Never a doubt. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, you're still happy to get the field.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the USC offense to get this drive underway. They really need to find a way to generate some offense here, having fallen behind 13-zip. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Scanning the field, it's Mayava. Unloads to the wideout. With the catch, it's Mosley. First grab of the season for this highly talented freshman. They believe he's just going to get better each and every snap. So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good third down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you want. Like the interception, the turnover, good to get back on the field, get that first down. Now see how much more they'll be aggressive and maybe want to throw the football and put that mistake behind them.
That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. The run inside. It's Jordan. Jukes his way for more. At the 35, he's open. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Working that left side. There was tight coverage, but a perfect throw and catch, and they've got it at the 9, 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Trojans. Getting set for the point after.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
So a drive there of 84 yards, and they finished it off with the score from the 4. On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. You kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Raymond. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They feed him again. Spins away from the defender. Got a little grass. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. The Scarlet Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Thomas. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. And the Scarlet Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down.
Here we go. Ready. Go, go.
On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That'll make it a two-score game at 16-7.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. On the run, it's Jordan. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to throw, it's Mayava. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the grab, it's Bowman. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Wants to throw it again. Fires to the right. A strike downfield. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. On target. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. Now the Scarlet Knights call timeout. It's their first. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. With the run on 1st and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Rutgers takes its second timeout. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans! And they take it in for 6 more points. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Leaves it with the back. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. The Scarlet Knights want to move quickly.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
He wants to go deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. And the Scarlet Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Oh, they're after him. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Now the play fake. Another incompletion on third down. And the Trojans will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Was looking for more running room but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Here comes the heat. He sacked this defense all over it.
And that's just pure speed off the line of scrimmage. That offensive tackle had no shot. Barely even got a hand on that D-end as he came around the outside.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with Texas Tech taking on the number 19 team, the Houston Cougars.
The Trojans will line up to kick off and start the second half. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Here comes the Rutgers offense onto the field. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Trying play action. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
They tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket, and he comes away with a sack.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Pressure coming. Trying to get rid of it. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
You got to love the aggressive nature this defense is playing with right now, and you're seeing the athletes and the dudes they've got up front. A sack on the last play. They hit the quarterback on this last one. Now 3rd down, you know they're going to be pinning their ears back.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Scarlet Knights will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Trying to impose their will with the run. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the air. It's Mayaba. Caught by Williams on the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. He's got an open man. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Well, they hit that deep crossing pattern, and a nice job by the quarterback there, keeping his eyes down the middle of the field. He's not telegraphing where he's going to throw it. He knows he's got to give his guy a chance to work through the traffic, get all the way across the field, but you can't let the defense know where you're going with it. So really good timing between those two on that play.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. On the ground, it's Jordan. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Shotgun snap on third down. And it's picked off at the goal line.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover one, man coverage, and did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage, you jam them, and it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process, and that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT.
The big pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 1. Right back to it. He's got enough for the first down at the 14-yard line, and no matter what happens on this drive, just getting out of jail in your own end is a win. They think they can create space here with a run to the right. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20, a pickup of 5. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. They'll run the option. Now the toss. There's a crease. The 50, the 40, at the 20. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
That's why I love this offense running this option play, because if this running back gets the ball in the perimeter in space, he is so deadly and he's lethal. And he showed you right there. This guy's got a lot of tools.
He'll bring it out. It's Barber. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
And he's swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Guys, this offense is already reeling down. Multiple possessions, really need to cash in on this drive. Under fire. Got a man in the middle. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. And the Trojans will have it 1st and 10. To the air, it's Mayava. Throwing right. Finds his man, it's Bowman. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
After giving up that big shot defensively, how confident are you calling that coverage again? You're now on your own end of the field, and now your backs are against the wall.
Off play action on first down. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. The Trojans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Trojans send out the punt unit. And this will push the offense back as they mark it dead at the 10. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Running inside, it's Raymond. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down, it's 2nd and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Black. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And the pass falls incomplete, and we have played 3 quarters. And the Scarlet Knights will punt it away on 4th down. Hauls it in, looking for space. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. Pocket breaking down. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. After that last play, there is a Trojan who is shaken up on the field. Working well behind the sticks on second down. The run inside. It's Miller. Could be an alley. Showing off those sweet feet as he gets it to the 45.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
There were serious revolutions on that third down pass, but it's incomplete. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it, first down and more. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Throws to the tight end. Got his man to the left. Touchdown, Southern Cal! Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. That last touchdown drive tightened this one up, and we'll see what these guys can do coming down the stretch. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Just feeds the running back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Throws to the wideout. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Slings it downfield. Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be third down.
Well, that just shows you how much this quarterback trusts his baller wide receiver. He was double covered on that play, and still the QB tried to force it over to him.
Now facing a 3rd and long. They want to throw it. Here's a heat. Lets it fly on the move. Pulls it in on the right. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32.
How impressive has this guy been throwing the ball today, especially after the game he had last week, throwing 3 interceptions. He turned the page, he got himself focused for this game, and he's been making outstanding decisions all day long.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. Off the play fake. He's got it. Oh, no, the ball popped out. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Dude, you're in such a great position. You got the lead, clock's winding down. I got to put some drives together. The last thing I can do is give the ball back to the other team. Horrible fumble, big-time calls.
Oh, he's got some space.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force-feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Looking for a man. It's Mayava. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bowman.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
Well, the defense just did the quarterback a massive favor. That's the nicest thing they've done to him all game. They've already picked him off twice. That should have been number 3.
On fourth down, going to the air. Makes a grab past the marker. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Trojans have their offense in high gear. Looking downfield on first down. Dumps it to the back. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have a chance to be complete.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. They love to make this kick easier by picking up a few on third down. It's 56 yards out from here. To the air, it's Mayava. Throws for the tight end. That's caught. It's Bowman. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Trojans go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Makes the grab. Turning it on. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Already in a great spot to kick a field goal. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown would be even better. They'll try to get it in with the run. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
Churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short. Now the Scarlet Knights call timeout. It's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. Touchdown USC! And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead.
Well, and the offense shows you what they're made of. They're scoring the touchdown. They take the lead with only seconds to go, and now it's on the defense to ice this thing when they take the field.
And they did tack on the extra point. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Gets it out quickly. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, makes the catch. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming.
Man, that clock is ticking, so we've got to make sure I understand
Makes the catch, and he's free. Timeout call by the offense. 24 seconds left on the clock. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Defense making the play. Hey, never hurts to pad the stats on D either, right? And they'll be able to run out the clock. Line getting set on second down. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from that.
Yeah, and you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last two games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome